Alright, hello again YouTube. Evil Foo here. So today I have 4 videos I made for my brother-in-law when Battlefield 4 first came out on the Xbox. When the Xbox One, PlayStation 4s first came out, I had just taken a job in Vegas and my brother-in-law had just taken a job in Alaska. So he was unable to pick up those systems or Battlefield 4 at launch. My friends and I were gushing about Battlefield 4, we were loving it. I'm an ex-military guy, ex-contractor, ex-cop, just douchebag with guns and knives in real life. But we loved the game. It was fantastic. It was realistic. You know, we weren't PC gamers, we were console gamers. So at the time, even though it was only 720p, the graphics were amazing to us. 32-player teams, 64 players total. There was vehicles and ground infantry all fighting these huge battles online. It was amazing. The game was buggy for the first couple months it was out, but not too bad. Anyway, so my brother-in-law wasn't able to get into the game or play anything with us. And like I said, my friends and I were all gushing about the game, so I made these videos for him, just showing each of the starting classes, like kind of what they offer, setup-wise and things like that. They're just silly, dumb little videos I made just to keep him entertained while he's up there in Alaska. I did them with my Kinect. The Kinect came with all the Xbox Ones, unfortunately, at the time. So I did them on Upload Studio, and you could use the Kinect to film like commentary and video. So I put those together. I made 4 separate videos for him. I put them all together here in this video. I'm dressed like a total jackass in the videos. Those are all real guns and knives and things I'm holding and playing with, but like I said, I'm ex-military, ex-mercenary, ex-cop, kind of a douchebag with weapons and firearms and knives and fighting and things like that in real life. So I love all that kind of stuff. But I made these videos for him. They were never supposed to be meant to be seen by anybody else, but I put them up on YouTube for my family and friends to check out, and anybody else that wants to see them. These are the 4 starting classes for Battlefield 4. Still, in my opinion, the best game in the Battlefield series. Battlefield 1 was really good as well, but Battlefield 4 had the modern setting. My friends and I all loved it. We played the hell out of it for probably a year, almost 2 years maybe. We played almost every night for hours. It was great. But I doubt if Battlefield's ever going to be the same again. There's Battlefield Hardline, which was terrible. Battlefield 5 came out, which is even worse. Battlefield 2042 was dead. It came out terrible. So I don't think DICE is really the same studio they used to be.
Brother, welcome to the first of 4 Battlefield 4 101 videos I've made for you in my boredom and my missing you from not playing. Since you won't be able to get the game until January, there's tons of stuff to learn in this game. So I'll give you a little head start here. So I'm going into the test range in the game, which is an area they've made where you can bring all your different loadouts, all your different characters, weapons, vehicles, and you can just test them. They have pop-up targets, things to shoot at, all kinds of things you can do. You can fly all the different vehicles. So each class, I'm doing the engineer class here, which is my personal favorite. Each class comes with a primary weapon, some kind of battle rifle. Then they also have, each one has a handgun, and they all come with a knife, of course. So anyway, you customize your stuff as much as you want. You can customize the look of it, the performance of it. It's like a car game, basically, as far as how much you can tune it to get the performance you want. It's really neat, especially for someone who loves weapons like you or I. This is great. So this is the test range here. I'm coming out here. I have a 4x scope on that main battle rifle I use there for my engineer class. The fully automatic Glock 18 there is my backup weapon. Show you some of the destructibility in the environment, things like that, the performance of the weapons. It's pretty cool. Definitely the most realistic, well, no video game is super realistic, honestly, but the most realistic and fun, well thought out, complex first-person shooter game I've ever seen. You can just do anything. It's really amazing. Well, like I said, I'm just destroying some of the backgrounds right now, so you can see the destructibility. Throw a little grenade here. Pull that barricade all the way up. This is my RPG. Pull the RPG out. I'm the engineer class, like I said. So the engineer class can repair vehicles, destroy vehicles. I run an anti-tank engineer class. I don't have any kind of repairability on mine. It's all anti-tank. So I carry as my backup weapon, I have or my specialty weapon, I have an RPG. And then my secondary specialty is anti-tank, anti-personnel mine, called the Slams. And they are great. They're really, really cool. So here's a couple of moving targets to show you how the bullet drop works. I kind of have to lead the targets. I kind of suck at shooting these in this video. But there's also a glitch. You can see there's black marks on the targets where I've been hitting the targets, but they don't fall down. Usually they fall down with every hit. And obviously some of these are misses as well, but So I do this for a minute or two here. Hope you like my outfit, by the way. I wore this just for you. Alright, that's all down finally. So like all video games, you got red explosive barrels for whatever reason. What I didn't notice the first few days I played this game is that the ground actually, when there's an explosion, it will deform. Like there'll be a big pit, a cavity, or whatever, and depending on the strength or size of the explosive, it'll make a much deeper channel there in the ground. So I'm putting down 3 of my anti-tank, anti-personnel mines, setting them off with a grenade. The initial explosion was the little grenade going off, and then the big explosion there was setting off the 3. So you can see the ground's quite deformed now. Let's make another dent over there. And so that's actually really, really cool. You can actually make things that are so big that tanks will get stuck into it and into them and everything like that. And the ground's very cool. There's a building over here in the background, firing RPG at it, so it blows out half the wall. If that building takes enough damage, it'll actually collapse. Here's the knife. You have to be careful in the game when you use your knife. If you try to knife somebody from the front, you can get countered, and they'll kill you with your own knife. So you gotta try and knife people from the side, and knife them from the back. That way it's 100% guaranteed to kill them. Let's finish this clip off by looking into the beautiful battlefield sunset. Alright, for the second video here, we're going to go over the Assault class. The Assault class is the game's medic class. You have the assault rifle as your main weapon here. And again, like the other classes, you have a pistol. You can have a secondary weapon of a grenade launcher or something like that. I run all the medic stuff, so I have defibrillators and medic bags for my my secondary weapons on this weapon. I don't really have anything unlocked for this weapon yet, so it's barely customized. Got a great camo pattern on it though. This is the game's test range, as before. Come out here and just fuck around however you want, look around. Here's the game's attack choppers. So I'm going to get in here and show you, this is my favorite one. It's called the Little Bird, little scout chopper here. I have mine equipped with 25mm machine guns for ground-based things like soldiers or vehicles or whatever. And then there's also other air vehicles. I have mine equipped with heat-seeking missiles. So a little drone right here. Shoot the drone down. Boom, drone's done. Fly around the map here a little bit with my little bird. You can try and get real high here. You can get super high. I can get way higher than this, but for the time constraints on these videos, I figure I just get a little bit here. And any vehicle in the game you can bail out of. So I'm going to bail out of this helicopter, parachute onto the top of this building right here. That's pretty cool. Go inside the building here. I'll show you the specialty items the class has. I have the, like I said, the medic bag. So you throw down the medic bag. That'll heal anybody in a radius around the medic bag, including yourself. You get big points for healing your squad. It's pretty neat. And here's a defibrillator. So somebody goes down, you can defibrillate them, pick them up. You can also humiliate the enemy by killing them with the defibrillators and send them into cardiac arrest, which is a great little fuck you move. Here's different fire modes. Each weapon has different fire modes. That's fully auto. Here's semi-auto. Some weapons have burst fire, but I'm not a big fan of burst fire at all in real life or in the video game. And again, I pulled my parachute there as I jumped off the building. You have like unlimited parachutes. So I pulled the parachute so I wouldn't take as much fall damage. I don't want to sprain my ankle. My character is very delicate. Running out to the ocean here. I'm going to get in, you can swim, any water, you can swim. I'll get into the patrol boat here in a second. You can pull out your secondary weapon while you're in the water so you're not defenseless. If someone's shooting at you, you can dive under the water. So this is the patrol boat. It's like a very armored attack boat. It's actually almost overpowered in the game. It has a ton of armor on it. It has a huge main cannon up there, and then I have, mine has equipped Zuni rockets, they're called, little rockets. That's the backup. What's cool about this vehicle is it has ski-doos on the back, little jet skis, and you can bail out at any time by holding down the B button. You can bail out onto the jet ski and you can escape in case people blow up, or you don't like where your driver's going if you're not the driver or something like that. And then on my Glock, you can customize your weapons however you want. My Glock 18 here, I have a laser flashlight combo. So you can do either one. So here you see the laser, there's the flashlight. And same with the assault rifle, it has full auto and semi-auto. So there's the full auto. And then just by hitting down on the digital pad, you switch it to semi-auto for more accurate shots if you want to. I actually prefer to leave this one fully automatic for close quarters. Awesome. I figured this video is kind of short, but you know, make it spice it up a little bit, finish with a bang, so to speak. Show you a little of the destruction, some of the particles. This battle. Alright, brother, so here we are with our third of 4 gameplay videos, how-to videos, basically, class-based videos for Battlefield 4. And today I'm going over, this is the, my personal least favorite class is the support class. I actually hated it the first few times I played, but now that I've gotten the hang of it, it's actually pretty cool. I mean, it's definitely useful. I just don't really enjoy playing it very much myself. Their primary weapon is a light machine gun, and then they have a lot of like artillery things as their specialty item. Their main specialty item is ammo resupply, so they can drop ammo for themselves or for team members, which what I found out recently in gameplay is really cool because if you have good explosives, whether it's grenades or you have a claymore or C4 or something like that, you can actually resupply your own stuff, so you can throw out tons of explosives and then resupply. So I'm using the M60, the pig as they used to call it, the holographic sight with a 3x zoom on it. Here we are on the test range. Here's the zoom on without the zoom, and you just turn from the zoom to the non-zoom just by hitting up on the digital pad. It's very cool. So we're gonna reload this real quick just so we have a fresh ammo supply here. Gonna go do their Battlefield 4's test range version of clay shooting, pigeon shooting. And that's gonna be explosive barrel shooting. This is with the magnifier. This is like one of the first times I've ever shot at barrels, so I'm not that accurate. So here we'll try it without the magnifier. Looks like I'm gonna be a lot more accurate, but again, I can't seal the deal with the second barrel there. Maybe I'm not that accurate, actually, at all. So that was clay pigeon shooting. Show you a little bit more of the destruction. Oh, here's the ammo. You can throw down the ammo, resupply your own ammo, which is really cool. So if you live long enough, I mean, you have infinite ammo. And then, so here's a little bit more of the destruction. I carry mini grenades. There's tons of different kinds of grenades. I carry the mini ones. So you get 3. They have a smaller explosive radius. You can carry 3 of them, and because they're so small and light, you can throw them really, really far. Here's one of my specialty items. You have 2 specialty items every class. The main one, like I said, is ammo. The secondary one here, I'm playing with a mortar. So you set down this mortar and then go hide like I just did under those stairs, and then you can remote control this mortar. And it will go right in the middle of the screen, right in the middle where the middle of the screen is. So you kind of got to get a little Kentucky windage to get it to go where you want, but that's that. I'll go shoot a little bit more here with the pig. Show you a little more of the destructibility. Pretty much everything's destructible. A lot of fun. You might think you're in cover and safe. All of a sudden, a tank's gonna blow up the wall and destroy the building you're in. It's frustrating when it happens, but at the same time, it's really, really cool. So just shooting up a little bit more of the stuff. Here's a little grenade to help finish the job I did there. Boom! It blows out the rest of the damage. Cement there. So you run around a little bit. Here's a quad bike. Quad bike is really good. The new China Rising maps have just a motorcycle, which is actually even faster than this. It's pretty cool. I like that you can ghost ride. You can actually plant explosives on those, and then ghost ride into something and detonate the explosive if you want. It's pretty cool. Grenade blows up even the tower that's next to it, so that's pretty cool. Throw down some ammo for myself, finish the video. That's support class. Oh, silly me. I didn't realize this thing was recording. I was just sitting here, praying to my dark gods, thinking about killing babies, that kind of thing. Anyways, brother, this is my last class video for you. This is my second favorite class, which is the sniper. Or recon class, I guess they call it. Primary weapons, a sniper rifle. Specialty items, you have C4, you have, the most important one you can have is a respawn beacon. So you put down this little respawn beacon somewhere, if you die, you or anybody in your squad can respawn at that specific point, so it's very helpful. So here's the, I have this 8x or 8x scope on my sniper rifle here. The 338 Lapua rifle. I have the special ability to zoom between 8x and 14x on there. That's why it'll go in and out. I usually just keep it at 8x. I almost never use the 14x. So this is a shoot here at a couple targets. Distance. Sniper rifle is awesome, just like the Call of Duty games or any good first-person shooter. While you're zoomed in on the scope of the sniper rifle, you can hold your breath to make it more accurate, more steady. Let's see, just messing around here again. Here's this is the respawn beacon here. You set that down on the ground. It's a big dish like that. It's best to hide it. It's quite large, and if the enemy sees it, they can destroy it, and then you're out the respawn beacon. But if you can hide it, very, very helpful to be able to respawn wherever you want. This is the TOW missile launcher. These are on a lot of the levels. The stationary missile, it'll actually follow wherever you're aiming, so you can fire the rocket and then you can move it all over the place. It reloads fairly quick. It's very powerful, so I hit this boat a couple times with it. It will destroy the boat in just 2 hits. But they're sitting around on a lot of the maps, just like the stationary machine guns are. Very useful. So I'm going to show you a couple of the vehicles now. This is the Abrams tank, the main battle tank. You can get in there, you can customize, just like your weapons, you can customize these however you want. So, let's see, go out here. I'll show you that if you have a tank, you don't really need to worry about walls or where you're going necessarily. You can just follow through anything you want on the map. Same goes for trees. Now you see a tree, it's actually really cool because you can see a lot of the people trying to cut through the woods and stuff like that in some of the maps. You'll see the trees falling down, you're like, oh shit, tank's coming in. So I have thermal optics set up on my tank, so it's really cool. You can see, especially if it's dusty. There's a couple of them that have sandstorm or typhoon or something will be coming in. It's real hard to see. Turn on the thermal optics, no problem. This is again the test range. All 4 of these videos are on the test range. This test range is just so you can come familiarize yourself with the game, fuck around. I mean, you can play with the guns, you can play with vehicles, you can just do whatever you want. It's very cool. This other vehicle I want to show you is the rocket truck. This is only on a couple maps. When you switch to the passenger seat, it comes up with a little laptop view right here, and you aim, you can fire all these rocket missiles. So I'm aiming at that building that was in front of us. So I'm going to watch the missiles come in, and it's going to totally level that building. I'm going to do it one more time, and the next burst should actually drop the building all the way down, collapse the building all the way down. So I'll get out again, and we'll watch that, see if it collapses. I blew up a vehicle or something in front of it with that secondary explosion. I'm still standing, so I'm going to go ahead and hit a couple more rockets here. It's actually collapsing right now. I didn't look at it long enough. It's already collapsed. Now when I get out, see, it's already collapsing right there before these other rockets hit it. So it's pretty cool. Over here. Oh, let's see, this is the other specialty item that the Recon has, the C4. C4 is great for blowing up vehicles. 2 pieces will blow up any vehicle. The support class can also unlock this eventually. It's the last thing the support class can unlock. But you throw those out anywhere and then you just remote detonate them. Click, boom, it blows up anything. And you can see the depressions in the ground. It's extremely high explosive, so it'll blow up just about anything. Throw a couple grenades here to end the video. Level a few more things, and then something else I haven't showed you is like the verticality. Like pretty much you can climb, you can go under, over, anything you want. So you can climb up here, I can get up here, shoot at the building in the distance, whatever. But yeah, that's it. That's the.
I hate to see you go. I love to watch you leave.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.